Hi, this is Lena from myfertilityhub.com, support for your IVF journey. Let's talk buying baby stuff before you're actually pregnant. Most people have thoughts and ideas for what their kids will be like and what life will be like with kids. I remember when I met my husband, he was dead set that if he was to have a son, he'd be called Clyde, C-L-Y-D-E, which is a reasonably popular name in Australia. Unfortunately, I'm from a German-speaking background, and Clyde means gown, as in Ballkleid is ball gown. So I had to break it to my husband that, you know, this is not going to happen. I'm not calling my son gown. Sorry. But anyway, back to the topic. When is it okay to buy baby stuff before you're actually pregnant? I'll give you 3 reasons why it's fair enough and no big deal at all, and maybe 3 reasons why it might be worthwhile to think twice. 3 reasons for it. Number 1, if it's just for fun. So say it's relatively cheap, not a big deal. You go to a vintage store and you see a cutesy little baby beanie. It's white, unisex coloured, the most soft wool you've ever felt, and it's $1. You know what? Just go for it. No big deal. Number 2, if it's part of a long-term strategy. So say you know you want to try for a baby and you're in the market for a new car, maybe don't go for the 2-seater convertible, if you know what I mean. Most of us don't buy a new car every couple of months, so if it's a purchase that'll have to serve you for a little while and you know you're trying for a family, by all means go for the family-friendly option. That's what I would recommend. And number 3, and that's more of a condition rather than a reason for it, whatever it is, please invest the time to make sure that it's absolutely safe. I've had an experience where I bought baby bottles at a garage sale of my neighbour, actually. A really lovely lady. They looked brand spanking new and she only wanted $1 for them. Hadn't used them for long at all. And I was hoping to breastfeed, but I knew I'd go back to work and I'd have to express, so I was like, whoa, bargain, let's just buy it. I only found out later that the reason they looked so brand spanking new is because they were the old plastic that contained BPA, which is actually really, really bad for babies. So I had to throw them out, but lucky I checked. And the same applies to all kinds of things that you know, you may buy for babies. It's really worthwhile to check the various recall websites and just make sure whatever you have bought in the past is still absolutely safe. So that's the 3 reasons for, if it's fun, if it's part of a long-term strategy and you know it's safe, by all means have fun with it, go for it. The only 2 areas where I would maybe caution a little bit is if you think looking at it will make the pain worse for you if something was to go wrong. So say you know, on average, the average couple takes 3 cycles. So say you had a failed cycle and you walk past, you know, the fully set up nursery and it makes you feel so bad about yourself and makes things even worse than they already are. Well, then I'd really caution about setting it up in the first place. Give it a little bit of time, ideally until after the 12-week scan, and there will still be plenty of time to set things up. So don't rush. If you think it would make you hurt, don't do it. And number 2, if it is something very specific. So if you have always dreamt about having a girl and her being into ballet, you know, just be prepared for the possibility that you may have a boy and he may not be into ballet. I guess that's the beauty with kids, they're their own personalities. So, you know, don't be a soccer mum, is essentially what I'm saying. I know it's hard. But anyway, apart from that, go ahead. I've bought things for my son before I fell pregnant, and before I even knew what the cycle would be like, and it hasn't destroyed my karma or anything like that. Yeah, it was just fun. So by all means, go for it. I hope you find this encouraging. Do you have a confession to make? Have you bought some stuff before you even fell pregnant? Tell me in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.